The Lord be with you.
And with your spirit.
A reading from the Holy Gospel according to Mark.
Glory to you, O Lord.
Jesus came with his disciples into the house. Again the crowd gathered, making it impossible for them even to eat. When his relatives heard of this, they set out to seize him, for they said, "He is out of his mind." My dear friends, the Gospel of the Lord.
Praise to you, Lord Jesus Christ. Please be seated.
Kapag ka ikaw criticize na mga tao na hindi mo naman gaanong kilala, okay lang yun. Pwede mong ipagpag yun. Kapag ikaw ay pinulaan ng mga tao na don't care, actually, it's all right. Pagka sinabihan ka ng pangit o bobo, pwede mo pang sabihin na inggit lang sila. Pero, if that person who criticized you, person or persons who criticized you, are someone that you love, at ang akala mo ay mahal ka rin nila, yung pamilya mo, sila na yung nagsabi at pumuna sa'yo, it will hurt. Pagka sinabihan ka ng iba na bobo o pangit, okay lang yan. Pero kapag yung nanay mo na nagsabi sa'yo na bobo ka at pangit, pwede ka nang maniwala, masakit yun. My dear friends, we all have experiences of that kind of situation of having unkind family members, relatives. And the Lord is not immune to this. We have a very short gospel that we read today, and it ended with the relatives of the Lord telling that he is gone mad. He is insane. So it must have heard when people close to Jesus set out to seize him because he is a madman. He lost his mind. Kasi naman, there are so many things that Jesus were doing na hindi naman talaga normal. And sane people do not do that. Sane people or normal people do not claim that they existed before Abraham. And Jesus did. He said he existed before Abraham. Sane people or normal people do not usually think in an eccentric way. But Jesus did not give normal solution to problems. He did miracles. And when he would cure, he is not only curing physically. He would go into the spiritual reason kung bakit merong ailment. Sane people do not usually antagonize authority, not usually criticize. But Jesus did that. He called out those who are in authority. He spoke truth to power, ika nga. Sane people do not typically antagonize their followers. But Jesus did not mind that. He called out hypocrites from among his group. He even called out traitors and named them from among his group. Sane people do not do that. And lastly, what broke the camel's back is that sane people do not usually announce that they are the Messiah. And Jesus did that. When he did that, it broke the camel's back. You crossed the line, sabi ng mga relatives ng ating Panginoon, and that's why they ceased to where he was, and then they were there to seize him. Nakakahiya na siya. Kunin nyo na yan, itago nyo na yan. He is gone mad. The accusation that Jesus lost his mind came in the middle of his public ministry, or while he was doing his public ministry. He was so consumed with activities of helping people that he forgot even to eat. Sane people do not do that. He shows his compassion without leaving something for himself. Sane people, normal people do not usually do that. He educates the ignorant. He preached the good news at all times, even in difficult circumstances. So Jesus' is consumed with this sense of purpose that flows from who He is. Kaya nga, He cannot but tell the people kung sino siya. Because people were wondering, why are you doing this? And more importantly, how can you do this? So He need to say that He is the Messiah, He is from God, He is with God, He is God. And when He did that, the family is the first to tell, He is a madman. My dear friends, we too are living in an abnormal times. Yung mga dating normal na ginagawa natin, hindi na applicable sa situation natin ngayon. Abnormal dati, yung makita mo yung mga tao na naglalakad sa public na merong mask. Yung mga nagwe-wear lang ng mask sa public before this pandemic is either you are hiding something or you're about to rob a bank. Diba? Pagka nakamaskara ka. No? Dati-rati, it is normal, and even we look forward to go to malls. Today, we are discouraged to do that. It's no longer normal. Pupunta ka sa mall, wala ka namang ibang gagawin, kundi magpapalamig lang. Sabihin sa iyo ng mga kaibigan mo, ng pamilya mo, it's not normal. Baka doon ka pa mahawa. Marami pang mga dating normal ang hindi na gaanong normal ngayon. Kaya nga siguro, these times wherein it's difficult to think of the normal thing that we were doing, these are situations that call for an out-of-the-box, a sort of abnormal way of addressing our situation. And we have a Lord who has been accused of being a madman because He gave different solutions, a more meaningful solution, a more relevant solution than what is usually being given. Nung panahon na kailangan mong yung unahin mo muna yung sarili, that was also the time when the Lord gave everything. When it seems to be normal, simply to retreat back to the safety of your home, that's also the time that the Lord went out, sought those who are ill in the society. When it is not normal to touch the leper, sapagkat nakakatakot, Jesus also healed the leper by touching them. Abnormal, ano? But that's what the Lord did, to show people that there is hope, to show people that it's not hopeless, that even if the time is difficult and abnormal, human beings has the capacity to do something still that will make everybody become part of Jesus' kingdom. My dear friends, we are not living in normal times, or at least the normal that we know. Perhaps we're not going to go back to those normal times anymore. And it's time to be a little bit insane in doing good, in making other people realize that there is still God, and becoming a conduit when they can see and feel the grace of God with our own presence. If you are called a madman because you are helped, so be it. If you are called an abnormal because you reach out to those who are sick, to those who are marginalized, so be it. Bakit? You're not the first one to be called insane in doing that. Remember, the Lord was also called, He is insane, and He became mad. But in doing so, He is able to show the love of God to all people. And that is also our invitation, God's invitation to all of us today.